Hello, my beautiful Leos. How are you? I hope you're really well. All right, my beautiful people, this is your love and connections guidance for the next month or so. Okie dokie, with me, Julie Poole. Hello, it's tea and tarot time. Grab yourself, I go half a cup of tea here. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up. Get yourself comfy. Can't get my words out. I feel very excited in your energy, Leo. So let's find out what's going on. This is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching, okay? And I don't normally do love readings, but I've been guided to love and connection. So not necessarily just romantic love. This can also be family, friends, neighbours, blah, 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 okay? It's all about our connections and our relationships. So I hope it's helpful. Let me know if you want more of these, okay? Alrighty, let's bring the camera down then, my beautiful people. Where we start? We're going to start over here. All right, so these are the affirmations. All the cards I use are linked below, all right? Including the links to my books and my tea and tarot mugs if you're interested in having one of those. Okay, all righty, this is mine from hoping to having loving connections. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Leos, please? Okay, I am open to love in all its forms. All right, that's interesting because we tend to have a bit of a fixed idea about what love is, what it should look like, rather than just allowing it. There's many forms of love, isn't there? All right, let's see what your animal totem is for love and connections. This is the animal oracle, okay? What's the most appropriate animal totem for my Leos, please, for love? Thank you. Well, look at you. You've got the lion. Leos, my lions, you've got the lion showing up. Be generous of spirit. Okay, let's see what the oracle, this is the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, what's the theme about love and connections for Leos for the next month, please? Roughly a month. Okay, all righty. Unfinished symphony. Something needs to be finished off. It's unfinished business. And, you know, if we leave the back door open and we open the front door, there's a bit of a backdraft, isn't there? And it gets in the way. We need to shut the back one firmly before we open the front one. Something needs to be finished off. Let's find out some more. Okay. Right. This is a Tarot of Dreams. For Leo, please, for love and connections. I've already done your general guidance for July. I'll link it up here at the end. And I've also done your money and career, which was for sort of end of June and July. So I'll link that as well at the end. Check them both out, okay? Now, this is love and connections. Always worth checking out your moon when we're looking at loving connections. Do your sun, of course, your sun sign. Your rising is important, but bring in your moon because your moon is all about your feelings and emotions. And we're looking at love and connections. Feelings and emotions matter, don't they, eh? All right, so there you are again. Leo, you're showing up a lot here. Here's the strength card. That's you. All right, and we've got the lion down here. So when we see you showing up in your own reading, it gives it more oomph, it gives it more power, it gives it more importance. So this is significant. Okay, right, we've got the Ten of Swords, the end of betrayal, difficulty, stagnancy. We're walking away from that. All right, good. Okay, we've got the Empress. Nice. Center of the reading, Justice. Oh, like that for you a lot. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Hearts. Really nice in a love reading. Okay, let's find out some more. The Four of Wands. Oh, upgrades, improvements. With the Emperor and the Knight of Coins. Well, Leo, this is really nice, my beautiful people. Let me just squidge them up so they're all in view clearly for you. Oh, very nice. Okay. Now, the most important message here is these two. Okay. The Ten of Swords, which is I've been stabbed in the back, I've been hurt, I've been betrayed, I've been lied to, it's been yucky, and it's been hanging about. All right. It might have been a decade ago. It might have been more than that, but it has still been affecting me. but it's now finally being released and freed and let go of, so that I can close this unfinished symphony. This is a number 10 as well, all right? Now, with this one, they're sitting on the egg. Let me show it. Oh, that's not they, she. Let me come up here and show you this, okay? She is sitting on the egg, thinking, dreaming wistfully about the past. I still won't focus, isn't that weird? Okay, all right, is now, but it's not very clear, is it? All right. There's a message in there. It's not very clear. So I want you to dig deep, all right? Because my team are saying there's a message in that message for you. It's not very clear. I want you to go into your heart, into your feelings, into your emotions with the intention, all right? Intention is everything, of, am I holding on to anything from the past that's unfinished that I don't need to be holding on to anymore? As soon as you go into it, and even if you might go, no, there's nothing there, I'm not holding any wounds, right? Just check, okay? Just check. And then if there is, just if the thought pops in your head about, oh, that ex that did so-and-so 15 years ago, it means it's still active. Just go, right, that can go. I am intending that is being released because I'm ready to move on, right? Because I'm the lion. I'm strong and kind and gentle and powerful, and I'm generous, and I'm ready to open my heart. I am ready to open to love in all its forms, okay? That could be your new best friend, that could be your new life partner, that could be falling back in love with a partner you've already got. Allow it to be what it is, okay? All right, let's come back down here and look at it a bit more then. So the center of your reading, the central card, is really important because all the other energies kind of are influenced by it. And your central card is justice, which is fabulous. We all want a bit of justice, don't we? So justice is about what's fair, what's balanced, what's just. It's karmic kind of cycles, karmic rewards. It's the universe saying, we've got you. Okay, it's about bringing things into balance that's fair after what has been unfair with that 10 of swords above it, right? So it's my time to really move on with that 8 of cups from what has been unfair and yucky, and I'm moving towards something that I'm creating that's really beautiful and solid and stable with that Knight of Coins. Now, I know I'm darting about. If you're not used to me, you'll get used to it, okay? That I just read intuitively, all right? Pulling the message together. And then we go into each of the cards individually. But that's me pulling the message together. Making sense so far? Yeah, jolly good. Okay, strength. Here you are. This is the Leo card. This is your solar plexus, all right? The strength. This is your confidence and courage and resilience and determination and your power. And you're saying, I can do it. I can do it. All right. So you're in that energy of I can. And I am moving through justice on this diagonal towards that Knight of Coins. Now the knights, all knights are action cards. Now the Knight of Coins in a money reading is I'm working towards bringing that financial stability towards me. But in a love reading, coins isn't just about money. It's about what's stable and secure, it's got a really solid foundation, it's earthed, it's grounded in reality, not up in airy fairy hopes, wishes and dreams, but in this is happening, okay? So through my strengths, I'm stepping into justice and balance, and I'm building something really solid in terms of my loving connections here for the future. Now, he takes his time. He's the slowest knight in the deck because nobody wants to rush, fall head over heels in love and then find it's got no substance and no foundation. No, no, no. I'm going to gently, slowly move my way towards this and let it grow, develop at its own pace, particularly if it's a new love or a new friendship or a new connection, because I don't know you yet, but I'm going to open my heart to love in all its forms. I'm going to be generous with that heart and opening up, but I'm going to let it build at its own pace and not rush anything, just allowing it to unfold and that trust to build and the depth to build, the connection to build, and then we're all good. Yeah? So with that strength, I am creating, because the Empress is underneath her, I am creating my abundance in terms of my love and connections. The Empress is Venus led, and we know Venus is the planet of love, okay? So I'm sowing the seeds. I'm putting the love into myself. I'm putting love out into the world. I'm open to love in all its forms. I'm allowing this to develop and grow into abundance. Beautiful. Now, rooted down underneath that is the Four of Wands. Now, this is a card of marriage and home and stability and upgrades and improvements, which is beautiful. So this is saying through strength and determination, I am creating the most beautiful foundation for me to experience living with somebody or living with myself and having a partner that might be visiting me in my home, because the Four of Wands is very much about home. It's also about relationships and taking them to the next level. So a boyfriend, girlfriend goes up into partner. A partner goes up into a husband or wife, a marriage. It goes up to the next level. It doesn't have to have a ring on it to be the next level. Commitment is an energy within your heart. Doesn't need to have a ring on it or a piece of paper signed to form a contract. It can, and if that feels right for you, that's lovely. Go for it, do it. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. But this is about taking something to the next level. So we're taking, through our strength and through our ability to manifest and create love in all its forms, I'm bringing to a close and letting go the old wounds and old betrayal. I'm coming into my justice, fairness, balance, and I'm doing it from a place of power with the Emperor. Now, when we put strength together with the power of the Emperor, this is fantastic, because I am empowered to create my reality. I am empowered to build and develop and grow beautiful relationships and connections. And I'm prepared to walk away because I'm strong, because I'm resilient. I'm prepared to walk away from everything that wasn't fair, that wasn't balanced, unfinished business, done with that now, close the back door, that's finished. And I'm stepping into the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Hearts. She's emotionally mature, her heart is open. She's been through it. She's had her wounds, but she's healed from them. And instead of closing down her heart from those wounds, her heart is even more loving, even more open. So we're really moving into this heart energy. And we're building through that something very solid for the future. So this would be a wonderful time for you to meet a new friend, to meet a new partner, a new boyfriend, girlfriend, to start dating. This is a wonderful time if you're coupled up to bring your existing relationship into a much more harmonious, balanced, empowered, beautiful place from the heart. So unfinished business. For those of you who are single and holding old wounds, this is a time to close them off so that you're open for love again. For those of you coupled up in long-term relationships where you've been through some pain with your partner, it's normal. No relationship goes along, the good ship lollipop for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It has its ups and downs, its lumps and bumps. Can we forgive? Or are we holding on to resentments that are getting in the way of us really being able to connect? Let's let them go and let's move into a fresh start together and upgrade and improvement within our relationship. Okay, I'm not feeling here that, and they're saying it will be for some of you because justice is on the table. Some of you may be going through the legal part of a divorce or a split up, but it doesn't have to be. This can also be with justice on the table and the Four of Wands. This can be moving in together and getting a mortgage. All right, legal matters like buying a home together, right? We're not dating anymore, we're buying a home, we're bringing our lives together. This is beautiful. It feels really good. But if you have been going through really bad betrayal within your existing relationship and you've been hanging on to it and hanging on to it, unfinished business, you know, I can't stand him, he can't stand me, but I can't leave. You know, this is the time you're going, yeah, I can. You just watch me, pal. I'm off and I'm getting a divorce. So take the bits that resonate for your own experiences, leave the rest. I hope it's been helpful. Let's finish off with an angel message before we go. For my Leos, please. Final message for my Leos. Thank you so much. Growing. We've got the roses here and you are growing. Oh, they want one of them as well. Nobody else has had a unicorn card, but clearly you are favoured right now, my Leo. So they're saying give them a unicorn card. Okay. Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. Number 32. That's a 5. Okay, 5s are about change. So we're moving our space. The ruby represents our base chakra, all right, that sense of security and stability. So I am in my space of being a peace ambassador. If we've been fighting, and that's what that Ten of Swords is about, I'm ready to bring my world and my life and perhaps our relationship back into a place of peace. We are growing. We are growing from every relationship helps us grow. It helps us see something within ourselves. It helps us to define what we want and what we don't want. And we figure it out and we are growing. So loving connections, Leo, is growing and expanding for you right now. You're up leveling, going to the next level. And it feels very powerful and very exciting. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to pop up here your money and career and down here your general tarot guidance, both of them for July. This loving connections is for the next month or so. Okay, I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments, because I don't normally do love readings. Let me know if you want more of these. Okay, alrighty. I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to watch on Friday, every Friday, 4 o'clock UK time. I post a collective reading for everybody for the week. Okay, I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.